good now. There is carburetor number 1. So now we've got this carburetor off. It's quite light. It's in pretty good condition overall. Dirty. Needs a clean. And we're going to disassemble various other parts out of it. So we'll start with this. This is the top. That's where the diaphragm resides. And hopefully this is the first time these have ever been opened up. And hopefully the mileage is correct. If the mileage is correct, then the needle jet should not show any wear to speak of, and it should just be gummed up. When I purchased the bike, we did run it. It ran very roughly, only on 3 cylinders. There was no spark to the number 3 cylinder, and the carbs were leaking fuel pretty much everywhere, which sounds like jam floats or a whole possibility to several other things. So again, here's the rubber grommet and the needle. We're not going to force that out. Yeah, it's coming off now. There we go. And I'm not going to pull on the rubber. So we'll, there we go. Lots of gunk on this one. Check out the varnish on this one. A lot of varnish. The needle jets, or the needle, looks to be in pretty good shape. No, a little bit of wear on it, but looks like a small amount of wear. That we will clean and have a look at it. I can go in there for now. So there we have it. That's the area where the diaphragm goes and the needle goes through there. So let's disassemble this end. 4 bolts on the float bowl. So bolts will go in with the 2 springs. Don't want to lose anything. Keep them, each correct bolt for each correct carburetor. A little bit of gunk, let's get rid of that. So this is held on by a gasket, so it might need a bit of force. We'll see. Nothing else holding it on. There we go. Okay, yeah, it is gunked up. Look at that. That is filthy inside. Dried out and filthy and green, which I think is mold. Same in here. This is, look at the jet. Oh my god. It's completely corroded by the looks of it. That is going to need replacing for sure. Floats don't look too bad, but they're jammed. They're not moving at all. They don't move at all. Not moving. This is just corroded. No wonder it didn't run. So let's have a look what is on them. It's black. Completely black. It might clean up though, you never know. So the black comes off. It is completely plugged. I can't believe it even ran. There are the floats. So let's talk about what you see in here. This is your gasket. These are your floats. This is your main jet. And underneath the float ball is the needle valve. This one here, 33, is the pilot jet. So pilot jet, main jet, needle valve, and your float. On this side, there's another jet right here. And this one, this is also called a pilot air jet. So this is also a pilot air jet. And I think I'm going to throw this in right now to remove these rubbers. Actually, I'm just going to throw it in right now, just like this. There's a reason for that. Is the last carb, I took the float off, and the float floated, which is what floats do. And because it floated, I was not able to get a good clean on them. This way, it'll hold them underwater, and we can give it a bit of a zap and get it going, and then we'll get some of these. This has got a little bit of corrosion in it. Clean things up a little bit before we start the final part of the disassembly. So make a bit of room. So everything is in the in here, already soaking in the fluid. And we're going to hit it with about a minute's worth of ultrasonic just to loosen off the crud. It's on there. Okay. About 30 seconds. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's starting to clean it up. This one is particularly dirty, but it is starting to work on it, so it's a good sign. Down, face down. Using this method is obviously quite a bit of water, so I use paper towel. Keep things kind of under control here. Let's pull it out and have a look at it. So this isn't the primary cleaning. This is just enough to get things started. So these I'm going to leave in. The needle jet, one of the needle jets is in there. That can stay in there for now. Let's take that off. That is completely black. I think we will replace that. So, all right, well, that'll fit in there. And it came out reasonably, really easy. Not too bad a shape, actually. So, using a hammer and a small punch, I drove the pin out that was holding the float. And the floats, you can see them there, they're great shape. They look good. So this is the needle valve. This is the valve that looks incorrect. So I'm going to remove that now. It looks like that's will give me a bit more bite. Yeah, that screw is quite rusty. So we'll just drop it in there. And this is the needle jet. Out it comes. So this is short. I didn't get one of these in the kit. No grooving on it, so it's pretty good shape. So we're going to put it in here for ultrasonic cleaning. Book calls this part of the needle valve assembly. Looks like it's held in by an O-ring. And it is. So this piece looks different. It's got like a little tiny mesh screen on it. The needle goes in here, and it's got like an old little O-ring. And it's not in bad condition, actually. The mesh looks pretty good. I may be able to reuse this part. We'll see. We didn't get this jet out, so let's give it another go. Still in there pretty tightly. There we go. So depending on the state of this, it may have to go back in. And so let's see. Yeah, it's kind of grimy there. So let's put you back in the solution. This is another one of the small jets. time we go. Hey folks, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. In this video, we explore the disassembly of one of the carb units for the GSX-R1100. In certain markets, the jetting is different on different carbs in the bank of 4, so I strongly recommend that you disassemble each one individually and clean them individually. In the next video, we're going to use the ultrasonic cleaner and carb cleaning fluid to get the job done. So stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you again for watching.